There. That's it. That's him.
What's going on, y'all? You know who it is. Mr. Womack, a.k.a. Low Rent, a.k.a. The Ignorant American, a.k.a. The Truth As You Know It, a.k.a. Dirty Business, a.k.a. The Jet Jaguar of YouTube. Boom! Back to give you another shot, people. What's going on? Mr. Womack's in the fucking building. People say, well, you know, if you didn't cuss, you'd be more accepted by a lot of people. I'm accepted by the people who I care about anyway, so I don't give a fuck. Besides, I see, it's the environment I grew up around, it's the environment I live around, it's the environment I'm used to. I came up in a factory. The old man worked in a factory. I worked in a factory. Let me tell you something. If you play an organized sport that you know who's sitting in the locker room. I may let a few F-bombs slip out now and again, but here's the thing. See, people use that argument who can't beat your argument. You wanna know why? Because my use of the profanity, I sprinkle it here and there, it does not negate my point that I use in my videos. If I tell you it's raining outside, and I say, man, it's fucking raining. Is it still raining? Does that negate that I use the F-bomb that it's raining? No, it doesn't. But that's the false argument you people want to use. Well, he cusses a lot. Well, I'm sure you're married. I'm sure you got bastards kids. What's the difference? I just choose to show mine. You don't. So let's move on from the cussing part, because this is YouTube. This ain't ABC, NBC. This ain't network news here. As long as I give you facts, that's all that should matter. To the one hater, let me say this one more time, since you decided to quote me on this, use my quote. You can't fuck with me, because I fuck with facts. You don't fuck with facts, so you can't fuck with that. He knows what I'm talking about. He knows he's watching this video. Now, I want to talk about something, how you can spy on the citizens of the United States when it comes to Congress. Hey, what's going on here? Okay. There were some senators that felt a type of way that, like, it's okay to spy on the average citizen, which the NSA thing, Patriot Act. It's, but whenever they were getting, eavesdropped, all of a sudden it's like helter skelter, have Senate hearings, we gotta get rid of this. It's a big fiasco, a big debacle. They had no problem. But what happened was the CIA accused Senate staffer. I guess they had an agreement going on about as far as classified documents. But I guess this is what the CIA alleges. This ain't coming from my mouth. The CIA alleges that some Senate staffers were taking classified docs without permission. This is what they allege. Now, the Senate says they didn't do it. The CIA says they did. But the problem is the senators are saying the CIA is violating the separation of powers. Separation of powers, the different branches, whatever. That's in the Constitution. But here's my point. When the NSA scandal came about, and if you people don't know about the NSA scandal, NSA scandal, all that is the Patriot Act. You guys are getting all riled up. Whenever President Bush had the Patriot Act, you guys didn't say shit. But now, like I said, the real people know, they know. Some of you other people, you're on some other shit. Because you guys are the same people that say we want the days of Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan raised taxes on the middle class 11 to 18 times. And Ronald Reagan had no balanced budgets, but we know what shit you're on that one. So keep talking about the days of Ronald Reagan. Keep proving me right, by the way. Back to the lecture I am. How come it's national security whenever they're poking my button on my cell phone to tap to see what I'm talking about? How come it's national security whenever I go flying somewhere, if I always get, something went off? When it happens to one of you guys, all of a sudden it's helter skelter. You're no different than me, Senator. I think it was Senator Feinstein that like was doing all the crying and whining. But you're no different than me, Senator. You're an American. If you don't like it, check your staffers. I'm sure. Look, I'm sure that some probably have. I'm not saying they all have. I'm sure some of them did. But at the same time, I know the CIA. I know that you don't got Boy Scouts working over there, so I'm sure that they are eavesdropping. But you guys co-signed it when you co-signed the Patriot Act. You can't cry now about it after the milk's been spilled and been spoiled and dried up already. So, senators, you guys need to suck it up. If you want Americans to take one for the team, you're on that same team. You need to take one. All right? Mr. Warner goes to Washington. Peace.
There. That's it. That's him.